Today is Thursday, April 25th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Ilana Epstein. Thanks for tuning in. Here are today's top stories. President Joe Biden visited Syracuse today to celebrate Micron's plans to build a multi-billion semiconductor fabrication facility in nearby Clay. Citrus TV reporter Caitlin Campbell is in studio to recap Biden's speech at the Museum of Science and Technology. Caitlin, good evening.
Good evening, Ilana. Yeah, that's right. President Biden visited the Museum of Science and Technology here in downtown Syracuse today. His speech celebrated a $6.1 million grant and a $7.5 billion loan from the CHIPS program to expand the Micron project. He came on today around 2:40 p.m. after the remarks from Kathy Hochul, Ryan McMahon, Senator Chuck Schumer, and CEO of Micron, Sanjay Mehrotra. He opened with the honoring of the two fallen soldiers from almost 2 weeks ago from Syracuse Police Department. Biden then praised the works of people who have helped with the project and expressed his excitement for what is to come. Biden also connected back to Syracuse University, giving a shout out to his alma mater, and used the dome to compare the Micron plant, stating it could fit 4 carrier domes and still have room to spare. While Biden and colleagues spoke, the streets were packed though with pro-Palestinian protesters. People held signs stating Genocide Joe and stuck around from the early morning until Biden finished speaking around 3 p.m. Later, I'll have more on key points on the day's events on Live at 6. Ilana, back to you.
Caitlin, thanks so much. Protesters lined the streets of Syracuse today to protest Biden's policies regarding the Israel-Hamas war. The protests come as encampments are popping up on college campuses all over the country, including at nearby Cornell and the University of Rochester. On Wednesday, Biden signed a $95 billion war aid measure, which includes $26 billion in aid for Israel and roughly $1 billion in humanitarian relief for Palestinians in Gaza. The Biden administration has recently asked Israel to show restraint in its war against Hamas in Gaza. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, the death toll has surpassed 34,000. Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction was overturned in New York today. New York's Court of Appeals found that the judge in the landmark trial prejudiced Weinstein with improper rulings. Those improper rulings included allowing testimonies from those who were not part of the case. Judge Jenny Rivera called the improper rulings, quote, egregious, and called for a new trial. Weinstein's accusers may be called to testify again. Coming up after the break, find out which airline is pulling out of Syracuse's Hancock International Airport this August and why. Stick with us. Welcome back to the Now. Southwest Airlines told the Syracuse Airport Authority this morning that it would be pulling its airline in August. The decision comes as Southwest is retiring aging planes and Boeing is having delays that are causing airports to not receive new planes. Syracuse is among 4 airports Southwest is leaving, alongside one in Washington State, Mexico, and one of Houston's airports. Southwest began service in Syracuse in November of 2021. And coming down from the skies back to the Salt City, just like the president did earlier today, it's been pretty chilly outside today, but I'm hoping it warms up soon. Luke Welch, tell me there's some warmer weather ahead.
Well, Ilana, I have some great news for you, and as someone who both saw the president today and was able to stand outside for a long period of time, I can tell you it was way too chilly for late April here in Syracuse. If we take a look right now, we've just passed that over 50-degree mark. We were sitting in those high 40s roughly all day, and that sun is shining too, and that wind is coming strong. But if we take a look into the night, those winds are going to die down, along with those temperatures that we're going to be dropping into the mid-30s all day. If we take a look at our weekend, those temps are on the rise. So hey, look, Friday at 64 and sunny, I'll take it. However, that rain system is going to be coming in, but hey, those temperatures are still on the rise, so you know what? That balmy spring weather is coming back to us. That's all I have, and I'll have more on the weather at Live at 6, but for now, Ilana, I'll send it back to you.
Luke Welch, thank you so much. Coming up on News Live at 6, more SU student workers, mostly food service and library workers, voted to unionize yesterday, according to a release from SEIU Local 200 United. Cami Bremer will tell you what they voted for at 6. And unfortunately, that's the time we have for you today on Citrus TV Now. For more of the latest, you can follow us at Citrus TV News on X and Instagram. For the last time this semester, I'm Ilana Epstein.